In this video, I'm going to do a wear and tear review of the beautiful Kate by Yves Saint Laurent, and I am referring to the medium-sized Kate in the color dark beige. So what I will do in this video is I'm going to evaluate the leather durability, the glazing, hardware, the inside of the bag, and the overall usability, so how practical is it, etc. And evaluate if it was worth it to get the Kate. And I will also show you a few alternatives by Yves Saint Laurent that cost a bit less than the Kate bag. I have my Kate here, and it has been 2 years that I have been using it. It is actually not that big, so there is another size that is smaller. It's more or less until here. This one is the medium one. This color is also very nice because it is a nice cool beige color, so it is very easy to combine that. And it also looks very elegant and sophisticated. But let's start with the wear and tear review. So as I said, I have been using that for around 2 years or a little bit more regularly, but not too often. So I would say not every weekend, but a few times a month. And the leather, which is the embossed leather in grain de poudre, I really love this kind of leather in Yves Saint Laurent bags because it is very durable, and it's actually the most durable one to my view. Because it is not very soft, it is more shiny on the top, so it has like a coat on top that makes it very resistant to scratches. And therefore this bag, at least the leather, doesn't have any scratches. And I used it in a very normal way, but I wasn't overly careful with regard to scratches, and it has absolutely no scratch. And I really have to say that it's because of the type of leather. That's why I would recommend you, if you get an Yves Saint Laurent bag, to opt for the grain de poudre if you are someone who is afraid of scratches or who wants a little bit of a more durable leather type. And that's why I would give it, on a scale from 1 to 10, a 9 with regard to the durability of the leather. Now let's go on to another point that did not score that high, unfortunately. And that's a point that actually is a problem for me with all bags, or almost all bags. Also, I had a problem with that with my other Yves Saint Laurent Sac de Jour and with my Fendi. So it is about the glazing. I'm talking about the glazing. So with glazing, I mean this sealing that seals the edges of the leather and connects them. But although the glazing in the Yves Saint Laurent Kate is extremely high quality and well made, you can see it here. So actually I have to say that it is the best glazing of all Yves Saint Laurent bags so far, because it is really, really perfect. So there are almost no imperfections. Yet the edges, so these parts, it's really minimal compared to other bags. But I don't want to lie, the glazing goes off with the time, and especially on the edges. So if you're a perfectionist, you will notice that. So here you can see it, that it rubs off a little bit. So the edge and this edge, those are like the most critical parts with regard to wear and tear and the glazing. But still, I would give it, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give it a 7, because 6 to 7, let's say 7, because in general glazings are something that simply wears and tears more. Now let's continue with the hardware. So we have a beautiful, thick and heavy golden chain. And we have, of course, the Yves Saint Laurent logo. And with regard to the hardware, I think that it stays very nice. So the color stays the same, basically. Of course, it got some scratches, but those are minimal scratches. And then there is one bigger scratch in the middle that I have to say already has been there when I got the bag. Didn't see it in the beginning. And I think that the minimal scratches that you almost don't see now on camera happen when you put the bag like this. Sometimes you just do, I mean, to me it happened. Sometimes I just put it down on the table like this. And then of course, when it rubs against another surface, it is possible that the scratches appear, but it's really not at all. Also, the logo has like these little dots, if you look here. So it kind of elevates the surface a little. So even if you put it down like this, there is still a little space between the surface and the other surface. So it's a little bit secured. So for the hardware, I would give it a 7. Maybe it would be even a 7 tending towards 8. Now let's look at the inside. So how is the wear and tear inside of the bag? So you see the same leather type can be found inside, at least inside of the flap. And then we have some kind of polyester material, I would say, which is very durable. So it is black, there is no discoloration, but in general it is a very, very durable inside, resistant material. So I can say that I would give the inside a 9 out of 10. We go on with the usability. So how practical and how user-friendly is it in real life? Because there are bags that look great, but they are not practical at all. The Kate is very, very good with regard to versatility because it can be used as an evening bag, it can be used as a normal day bag, as a crossbody bag. The chain is not super long, but you can wear it crossbody if you are okay with wearing it a bit higher. And if you are wearing it on the shoulder, of course, it is longer. And I also showed you in my original review when I got it new. I will link that also here so that you can watch it. That you can also wear it as a shorter bag, like this, on the shoulder, by simply using the chain as a double chain. And I also used it as a clutch by hiding the chain inside. So the advantage is that you can hide the chain inside, but the disadvantage is that it doesn't go off because there are other types of bags, and I will show you an alternative later, where you can simply remove the chain and then it allows, of course, a bit more space inside. Here you cannot remove the chain, but you can hide it. But also it is not mainly intended to be worn as a clutch, but you can. So it is very versatile. That's really a 9 out of 10. With regard to the space inside, it is limited, although the bag is not so small. Of course, you can fit your most important things inside. You can watch my review again to see what fits inside. But due to the stiffness of the leather, which is on the one hand good because it's very structured, so it looks elegant, it looks high quality, it's durable, but the negative side of a hard leather or a structured leather is that the space inside is limited because it doesn't expand. So you can only fit so much here. But it's still okay. And I didn't give the points for the usability. So usability, I would say 8 out of 10 because of the chain that you cannot remove and because of the limited space due to the stiff leather. But as it is so versatile and so sophisticated and timeless, I give it 8 out of 10. And now the overall conclusion. Would I recommend to buy this bag as a luxury piece? The Kate is one of the most beautiful bags to my view, of Yves Saint Laurent. They have many beautiful bags. I really became a fan of Yves Saint Laurent because the prices are high, but they are not over the top. And their bags have a very elegant touch to it without being old-fashioned. And the Kate, it looks extremely elegant and high quality without being boring. Although it is so simple, it will never get out of style. I really love the simplicity of this bag paired with the beautiful Yves Saint Laurent logo and this high quality chain. I would recommend you to get this one if you are like thinking about getting it and asking yourself if it's worth it. If you want a luxury bag that is beautiful and timeless and that will serve you for many occasions and many outfits, then it is a yes. Would I buy it again? Yes. This is one of the best bags in my collection, but I don't have that many because I was always looking for quality over quantity and something that is versatile, and the Yves Saint Laurent Kate definitely is. So you just have to pick the color. If you are wearing more dark colors and you want it more for the evening, or you simply like black, then pick the black one. If you want it for the summer, if you are wearing a lot of light colors, you can get this grayish white one. And this is the perfect color in between. And now I will show you two other small bags. Well, they're actually not bags, but I'm using them as bags by Yves Saint Laurent. And I will also tell you about one that I exchanged, so I gave it back. So another Yves Saint Laurent bag that I got because I thought, oh, I need a black one too. So I got the Yves Saint Laurent wallet on chain. It is actually the same size as the Kate, but it is much thinner. And that was also a reason why I changed it. I gave it back and I got two other bags for it. I had to pay a little bit more, but it was almost the same price. I got 2 for 1. And these two that I got are much more user-friendly and I also like them. And why did I give back the wallet on chain? Because nothing fits inside. So inside, it doesn't have any space. It is really a wallet. Okay, you could fit in your phone maybe and some cards, but that's it. So I got another wallet on chain that is actually much smaller in size, but it fits more. And I will show you that now. It's here in the package. This one. So it is black, it is small, and it is a wallet on chain. But as you see, it has some space there. Due to the fact that it doesn't have compartments like the bigger wallet on chain, there is more space. So it only has, I will show you quickly, it has a chain, of course. The difference to the chain on the Kate is that it has a leather piece here, but I actually don't find that bad. I mean, it's a little bit more casual with that, and also the chain is thinner. The good thing is that, as I said, you can fit at least something inside, so the most important things you can fit, and there's also one compartment with a zipper here. And then the other good thing and difference to the Kate is that you can remove the chain. So here you can see that there are those little things, and you can simply remove the chain, which means that you can use this wallet on chain as a nice, beautiful clutch. Of course, it is smaller than the Kate. It is much, much smaller, but this is more something for going out and if you are not carrying a lot of things, because this is also more lightweight and therefore a good alternative. It costs much, much less, and that's why I'm presenting it here for you as an alternative, because at least here in Europe it's under 1,000 euros. So I mean, this is hard to find nowadays. So this would be my first alternative. I'm super happy with this one, and I'm also happy that I exchanged it, because the other wallet on chain was not only much more expensive, it also was less practical. So it looked very nice, it was beautiful, but usability 0 to 1 for me at least. And now I will show you another alternative if you even have less to spend. And that's actually a pouch. So it doesn't have a chain. It has a handle, so you can still wear it. And it's of course more for going out, but if you are looking for something for the evening and going out, this one is also very practical and very nice. The envelope design that I actually wanted in the wallet on chain. It looks very beautiful, just a pouch. But if you look here, then it still has quite some space. It has more space than the envelope wallet on chain that I got first. So that's why I think this is a great alternative if you are looking for something for the evening and you don't mind that it doesn't have a chain, but it has a handle, like a little handle for one hand. So you can wear it like this, or you can wear it like this, whatever you like. You can also remove this. This is also very practical. And inside you can expand it and you can actually fit the same amount of things that you can fit in the small wallet on chain that I just showed you. And they have this bag in all colors too. So I got white because that was the color that I don't have yet in my Yves Saint Laurent collection. And it is a nice white, pearly, creamy white. This is something that I can recommend as an alternative. So I hope you liked my wear and tear review, and if you liked it, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you like feminine content in general, subscribe and click the notification bell, because I would be happy to welcome you in my community. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.